Hey guys, so we're gonna do an all signs. I know there's some of you, Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius, I think, Capricorn. No, I just did Capricorn. Anyways, there's some of you that I haven't gotten to yet, but I'm feeling called to do an all signs, okay? So you're in here too, and I will get to your reading shortly. Okay, so let's get into it. I don't want to waste too much time. I did want to say though, I am giving away 2 free readings. If you want to enter a chance to win a free reading with me, then just comment below with your favorite quote or a quote that is resonating with you at this time. Also like the video. And on September 15th, I'll make an announcement of who won and let you know how you can get in contact with me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back and showing all your support and for your comments and your quotes and everything. It's so cool to read. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll start. Aries. Aries, let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Let's see for Aries. Aries. I'm getting called to start with a spirit animal. For past, present, future. For Aries. There they are. There they are. Gazelle, buffalo, and eagle. Wow. Okay, so from in the past here, I'm seeing Aries that there was something that you moved away from quick. Like, yeah, I heard like a bat out of hell, but not a bat, a gazelle. Okay, gazelle out of hell. Okay. Like a gazelle out of hell. You left a situation, okay? You decided that maybe you felt like you were in danger or something was in danger that you held dear to you, and you decided that you needed to get away from something. But you did it in a stealth way, okay? You did it in a smart way. I also feel like you looked to examples of how other people might have done things in this situation, okay? And you followed that lead to an extent. In your current energy, we have the buffalo. That is now feeling a sense of, well, I was going to say calm, but I also heard stagnancy. It's a slow moving energy, but it's endurance. The buffalo can endure a lot. So I feel like you're getting prepared for enduring something, a journey that you're on, or a particular career you're starting on, like some kind of path, or maybe a relationship, but it's like you went from some kind of flighty energy, okay, like wanting to get out of something, to now enduring something else. And this could even be like enduring a healing process. In the future, we have the eagle. So you're gonna have like, I heard a retrospective, okay, that could be if you're an artist, but you're gonna have a perspective on the past here that's gonna allow you to get what you want. In the past, it's like you were the hunted. Okay, this could be positive or negative. You take it as it resonates, but you know, usually that's a negative. But you were the hunted, or you felt like you were being hunted in some way. Okay, and then it's like you slowed down. You realized that you could take a lot. You know, you could take a lot of pain, a lot of emotion. You had a lot of endurance to move towards something, to keep going towards your goal, keep your eye on the prize. And now in the future, you're going to be the hunter. You're going to be the one that goes after what it is that you want. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what you need to know, a new perspective, and an action to take. What does Aries need to know? We have the Page of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's that endurance, right? With the 5 of Pentacles. And let's get just one action to take for Aries. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, perfect. I have the Moon in reverse at the bottom. It's like things are becoming clear to you. Things that you felt you wouldn't be able to heal from. You're beginning to heal from them, okay? Even this could be a state of mind. I heard anxiety. So what you need to know here, we have the Page of Cups. This is rebirth of a situation or a particular creative energy. I feel like somebody is watching you, somebody has a vision for you, and I feel like this is somebody who has your, I feel like it's career or something like that, somebody who admires you, okay? It's a positive energy I'm feeling. It's not like a stalkery ex from the past. Like, I'm not feeling that, although that could be happening, but this is not what Spirit's talking about right here. This is to know that people are recognizing what you're doing. They see the value in what you're doing, and they see the vision that's unfolding for you. And I feel like somebody's going to offer you something or wants to offer you something to help you move along on your path. The new perspective you should gain, what you may not be able to see, is the Five of Pentacles. And that is your endurance, right? That's your ability to stick it out through tough times. Even when things look, you know, spoiled or rotten or unfulfilling, it's like, you know, you can, I heard repopulate, okay? It's like, you know, you can regrow yourself from a place of nothing. It's like you can pull yourself up by the bootstraps. I also feel like you have this stealthness about you where people don't really recognize or acknowledge your value in general, okay? But you need to change that, or it's like you have some talent here, right? And it's like people don't really understand it or see it the way you do. And the new perspective you need to take on this is that somebody does see value in something, and I feel like this something, it's like something you feel you're lacking, you're not good enough for something, or you're not, yeah. It's an interesting energy, Aries. It's like, I heard air in there, but it's feeling like you can't complete something or you can't do something, but also knowing you have a lot of endurance to do it. Okay, and somebody's recognizing your talent, your abilities, your skills, for some of your sexiness, okay, for some of you. But somebody's recognizing that. Okay. Yeah. Action to take here. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, it's not a time to lay your sword down and rest. It's a time to hunt. It's a time to go after what you want. So if you have given up something for a while, or you have been taking a break on something, it's time to open up that portal and go through it. And that will open up, I'm seeing like trees parting in a field, okay? It's like the trees are moving away as the swords here, they're moving away, and now you can swoop in and see what it is that you want. The trees were like blocking things before. See, it's like almost like the trees over here. It's like they were blocking what it is that you were working on that wasn't going very far, okay? So the actionable step is to see the forest through the trees, see what it is that you want and go after it, and don't give it up. Don't give up on what you want. Somebody's watching you and watching your stamina, so follow through with it. Okay, Aries. Taurus. Let's see what we have for Taurus here. Pull an animal spirit for past, present, and future for Taurus. One more. Ooh, I love this, Taurus. So we have the hawk here for your past. I'm feeling a combative energy right off the hawk with this, right off the bat, but not a bat, but a hawk. That bat analogy came through with Aries too, but they didn't have a bat either. And I will talk about the bat for a second, and I have been seeing bats myself actually quite a bit, and which is interesting because bats are sometimes hard to perceive, but the bats perceive the imperceptible. You know, they know what's going on. Okay, they know what's going on. And I feel like in the past, that was your energy. It's like, I know what's going on here. I see things clearly. Okay, and I have no problem. Like, I heard ripping your head off. Okay, that's what I heard. I don't know, maybe that's for some of you and not others, but it's not like in a violent way. It's like, I have no problem defending myself and getting what I need. It's a survival mechanism, and it's just who you are. It's not coming out of a place of malice. It's because you're perceiving things, or you did in the past perceive things as they were, so you went after things in a very combative way, or at least you felt that you had to be in that energy. Maybe that you didn't actually do it, but that energy was there. Okay, current energy is the Nightingale. This is the card for hearing a message, okay, or seeing something or hearing something, or this could be you sending a message. But it's using your voice to articulate what it is you feel, what it is you desire, what it is you want. This could be somebody else doing this, or this could be you. I feel like for many of you, it's you. And it's like you're sending out something, a frequency, a message, something out into the atmosphere, okay? I heard a shock wave. You're sending something out, and it's like, it's interesting, Taurus. You're kind of like stealth about it. It's like you're sending something out, and you're like, you know, if it's meant to be, they'll be able to pick up on the frequency. You know, they'll be able to hear my song, because my song, the Nightingale's song, is different than another bird, right? So it's like, if they are compatible with me, and this could be anybody. This could be a person. This could be a job situation. This could be something you're trying to manifest. But whatever it is, it's like, I'll send out that frequency as I am, but I'll do it in a particular way where only someone who's in alignment with me, or something that's in alignment with me, will be able to pick it up and hear it. And if they don't hear it, then it's not for me. And I also feel like you could be dealing with someone doing that to you. Now, this is where things get interesting, Taurus. Some of you are testing somebody. Okay? And if this doesn't resonate with you, you know, you could watch your moon, your rising, your Venus. But some of you are testing someone because you're coming off as this Nightingale in the present moment. Okay? Sending out this sweet song message. But Taurus, in the future, this is your energy. Protective. The panther is a protective energy. It's a symbol that's often used when it comes to empaths as something, an energy you can call on to protect yourself. So if you resonate with the frequency of being an empath, then if you feel like your energy is being intruded on, and the intrusion is more than your own capability to deflect, then you can call on the panther symbolism or the panther spirit to help guide you in protection. Okay, so it is a protective energy, but it's like you're calling something in only to protect yourself. It's kind of strange, Taurus, I have to say. I also feel like you're surprising somebody here, okay, Taurus, or somebody's trying to surprise you. I did hear predator and prey here. This is and which of course the hawk relates to as well. I am seeing the tiger at the bottom here too. You're getting something you want, okay? But you're doing it in a very kind of roundabout way for your protection. That's what it is. You're doing something in a roundabout way for your protection. Interesting. Okay, so let's see, what do you need to know about this? What do you need to know? What does Taurus need to know? The Taurus collective. We have justice in reverse for, I was going to say the past, but no, it's what you need to know. Let's see what the new perspective is that Taurus needs, or a new perspective that would be useful. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles in the upright for the action to take. Ace of Cups in reverse at the bottom here. Okay, so I heard no longer entertaining something, but I don't know. I'm seeing you entertain something. Now, this could all be going on internally. Maybe you're not actually sending out anything, but you're thinking about it. Like you're having a war with yourself. You're going back and forth with yourself over a particular situation here. So what you need to know here is that something was out of balance. And I think that this combative energy that you were dealing with in the past, either within yourself or somebody else who was really combative with you, was out of alignment, you know, with you. I don't think it was fair. I don't think it was just. I think there was an injustice here, and you could be trying to like seek justice in some way here for yourself. The new perspective, what you may not be able to see right now, which could allow you to expand and shift in this situation, is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, I don't know if this is you or someone else. I think I've said it a few times now because I feel like I don't read for a collective that would do something like this. This is why I'm having a hard time like going with it. Could be wrong. But, or maybe this is a cross-watcher, I'm not sure. Cross-watcher energy, but it's like, I'm really seeing this as breadcrumbing here. I really am, especially with this nightingale. Like I was saying, it's like tweeting out something, maybe actually tweeting out something, okay? But it's like leaving something for someone to pick up on. You might not be seeing that somebody's doing that to you. I think the new perspective you need to gain is to drop that, okay? If that energy resonates with you, that's not the frequency you want to be in. It's almost like you're setting yourself up here. And I don't think it's going to go badly for you. I just think that why, like, what are you trying to prove to yourself? You are strong. You know that already. The injustice that happened in the past will be corrected. Let's pull out one of these for Taurus. Taurus. Growth. Yeah, you will grow from this experience. That's what you're going through, growth. What happened here though? Grief. Okay, or grief. Like there was grieving in the past over a situation. I feel like you might be in the anger stage, or someone is. You are not alone. Maybe somebody left you out in the cold. There was an event. Yeah, I'm just feeling like there's something that someone's not completely over. Okay, and that's fine. But Taurus gang, if this is you, then you need to drop that kind of signal that you're sending out, or redirect it, I heard. Okay, it's like I keep wanting to get cards from all these different places. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Wow, Taurus. Okay, so this is important. This is bad karma here. Now you can reap good things or you can reap bad things, depends on what you sow, right? So this is, if this is you, this is a warning for you. You know, don't try to trick someone in only to blast them. That's not good. And if that's not resonating, I'm seeing turkey behind that. Someone is behaving stupidly. That's funny with the turkey. I have turkeys outside my house, wild turkeys. They tap on the window sometimes. The turkey is also associated with a witch. So just folklore. It's interesting. So they can be magical. Okay. So whatever you're doing, Taurus, yeah, it's going to come back karmically. And if you're not doing anything, then this could be someone else's energy that you're involved with, okay? That they're trying to do this to you. They're trying to breadcrumb you along into a situation, you know, only to like turn around and try to show you their power, okay? Your action to take, an actionable step to take toward a favorable outcome. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, Taurus. This is you knowing that you have growth. This is also knowing that you are stable. You are secure. You have everything you need. You don't need this. Okay, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. You might have to protect this. You might have to protect your finances, your stability. If you're in a solid connection, you might have to protect that. And if that's the case, then how? How can Taurus protect that? Turmoil, success. Yeah, it's like knowing that you're going to have success wherever there's turmoil. Fortune and loss. Yeah. Okay, so there's definitely turmoil over some kind of loss. It could be financial loss, or it could be loss in a relationship. And you're going to have success. You're going to have fortune. 10 of Pentacles. There's no doubt about it. Growth, event. It's going to be very positive. It's just a momentary energy you're in. Or if somebody else is like trying to do this to you, then just be very aware, okay, of like what their intentions are, which is to really bite back. Okay, if you get a message from somebody and it's like out of the blue and it seems like very breadcrumby, like it's not a full, open, honest communication, it's just a little something, something. Yeah, I would say that you have every right to be suspicious of what this is. Yeah, and I heard, quite frankly, you can tell them to F off. Okay, that's what I heard, okay? All right, Taurus. Gemini. Let's see what we got for Gemini. Past, present, and future with the spirit animal first. Past, present, future. How are you, Gemini? I feel like it's been a while since we touched base. Okay, that could be a message. In the past, we have Earthworm. You're in a very protective energy here. You were protecting something that you were building, something that you were growing, something that you were very proud of. This could be yourself, like your inner light. Could be a relationship. I do feel like you were wounded at some point, okay? So you kind of retreated, but very protective energy here. Protecting your light. Nurturing yourself. This is such cute, gentle energy. Okay, I know Geminis, they always get this like stereotype of like cold, calculating. I'm Gemini moon, right? But it's like, yeah, that can definitely be there, okay? But not always, you know. Gemini is also the archetype of the child, and that's what I'm seeing here. The earthworm, current energy is the lamb. It's beautiful. There's an innocence here. There's a return to innocence, okay? The lamb here is your current energy. It's that you're having hope and faith again in yourself, in your path, in your purpose. It's like before you were protecting something here, yourself maybe, and now it's like whatever you were trying to like shield is now emanating from within you, and it's all around you, and it's a beautiful light. And I'm seeing the green here, and I saw the green in the card. Okay, it could be like your heart chakra. It's just a beautiful, intelligent, but innocent space, okay? I love it. It's like wounded in the past, but not jaded in the present. Yeah. Future energy is the whale. Look how beautiful this is. That's such positive energy here. This is wisdom. This is memory. This is a willingness to explore the depths of your own mind, of your subconscious, of your shadow, of things that you haven't looked at. This is working with your dreams. This is this powerful, larger than life kind of force inside of you that's really moving in you, like moving the energy around, working with all those darker places, you know, getting the job done here, while allowing you to be free. It's, how do I explain this? It's like your shadow and your light are working together, or they will be in the future. But it's from such a healthy place. Like your shadow as the whale is such a beautiful shadow energy. It's a shadow that knows itself, okay? And that doesn't try to trick the light aspect, that works with it to protect it, and to inform the lamb. Like, yes, you have this innocence, you have this beauty all around you, but you also have the wisdom and the knowledge and the memory and the strength. Gemini. Okay, let's see here what you need to know. Oh, there's some cards mixed up there. What does Gemini need to know? One more. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio, because I just saw this Scorpion, and then Taurus just got the Panther, okay? But, you know, it doesn't have to be that, but I felt like I needed to say that. Okay, what do you need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Ooh, two things. Ace of Cups in reverse with Justice in reverse. Taurus also got this Justice in reverse here. Did they? I think so. Anyways, there has been a karmic imbalance when it comes to love, a love situation, something that looked promising. Okay, and I feel like something was out of balance between two people or in a situation, and whatever energy was poured in was like just haphazardly poured right back out. And this is why it's like somebody poured the love you gave out, the love for a job, the love for your work, you know, your passion, your energy that you gave to a relationship. They just poured it out, because it's like I'm seeing these scales as like upside down. They just like, you know, things were out of balance and they just poured it out. And then you came around this energy, this loving energy you have, and you circled it to protect it. It's beautiful. You didn't let it like trickle off or go to waste. You like reclaimed it. You reclaimed it. So what you need to know is that you did that, that you did reclaim your energy. It's not gone, you know, it's not for nothing. It's just you gave something a shot, and that person didn't value you, or that job didn't value you, or whatever this is about. And it's okay, because it was misaligned anyways. It wasn't meant for them. Okay, it was like, it's like so think of like an entity or like something, you know, that is very toxic inside. And it's like you try to give them something healthy, something beautiful, and it's like their body just rejects it. Okay, it was like they could not accept your energy because it wouldn't survive in that toxicity. So it had to be poured out. So know that. Yeah. Heard Carol or Caroline. Okay. A new perspective. Let's see. Yeah. Taurus got this too. Okay. You could have a lot of Taurus energy in you as well, or maybe the month of Taurus or April, May means something. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for a new perspective. And the way I was talking to Taurus about this was that maybe somebody's trying to breadcrumb you, okay? Or you're doing it to someone, but I do not see that here. Taurus was more likely. I don't see you doing that here, okay? I don't with the Lamb. I think that you're just not engaging with something, okay? You're dropping something that you thought was an opportunity. You have two aces in reverse here. One for what you need to know and the other for the new perspective. You know, just because something was new, was exciting, had promise, doesn't mean it was for you, and it's okay to drop it. Maybe you were waiting on this for a long time to come through and it just didn't work. It just didn't fit. And that's okay. Part of receiving blessings is the ability to pass up opportunities that aren't for you. It's like you have to discern what's a blessing and what's not. And sometimes what's not, what could be a lesson and not a blessing, comes in a disguise. And so it's being able to decipher and learn, you know, what is disguised as a blessing. And I think you did here. And I think you're very proud of yourself, or you should be very proud of yourself here. Because somebody saw you as naive. And what they didn't understand is that you're not naive. You're just full of light. You're just full of light. You have so much light within you. So much positivity, so much joy, so much optimism, so many visions of the future. Complexity too, right? But you have so much of this within you that you can drop other light that doesn't belong to you. Or light that is only going to turn to darkness, right? Okay, a lot of metaphor speaking there. Okay, so that might be something important for you. Okay, let's see what your action to take is here for Gemini. Ooh, got a lot there. Queen of Wands in the upright and Strength in reverse with the whale. Look at the colors of the cards. It's so awesome. Okay. So this is really stepping into your power, but as I say that, I do notice she's sitting down. And with Strength in reverse here, I feel like your power, this is a very clear message to me, your power is this softness that you're able to have. You don't have to be strong, like aggressively. You know, your strength comes from like a quiet kind of energy, a solitude energy, but one that is filled with love, you know, one that is hopeful, one that is beautiful and doesn't have to showboat or showcase how strong they are. You know, strength could be about ego too here. And it's like, you don't need to lead with your ego. You do need to be in your power, but you can do this just by being you, just by relaxing. You know, it's not like you have to step out and show everybody, you know, how strong you are now or whatever you've gone through and accomplished. Even the fox here is sleeping, right? It's like you don't need to be clever about anything. You can be Gemini if you want to be, right? That's the shadow aspect of Gemini. Super fucking clever, right? Especially like if you got moon placement in Gemini, you can be really clever with the way that you internalize your own emotions, process your own emotions, and communicate emotions. And that can be a shadow aspect. And it's something to be aware of because it can be useful at times, but it can also work to your detriment and harm others. Okay, so for some of you, maybe that's something you're working through here. But what the cards are saying for your future action is you don't need to use that shadow side of yourself of being clever, trying to sort things out, see things from different angles. You don't need to do that. You just need to like do what it is that brings you happiness. Do what it is that it gives you a sense of power and fulfillment and flow in life. The whale isn't seen much, right? It stays under the water for a lot of times. You know, sometimes it comes out and does all those tricks and stuff. Well, not tricks, well, whatever it is that it's doing, you know? But it's cool little things that it does. I don't know much about the activities of whales. I should look into that now. But see, it's like that. It's that curiosity. It's that following things that make you happy, following things that you find interesting. You know, but being wise below the surface, not having to showcase that to everyone. All right, Gemini, I loved that. I just saw 3333. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Cancer. Let's get some animal spirit cards for Cancer, for past, present, future. Cancer. Ooh. Cancer, what's going on here? In the past, we have raccoon. Okay, someone sneaky, clever. This could be you or somebody else. But I'm also seeing a little bit of fear here in this raccoon. It's like staying back, staying in the shadows comes to mind, but it's like not wanting to be seen. It's a little bit of fear here. Being quiet. but observant. Okay, Cancer? So there's something that you were in the past, you know, that you were keeping your eye on, you were watching, you were very attuned to, but you were being sneaky in the sense that you were going unseen intentionally. Okay, this could happen in multiple areas. Doesn't have to just be relationship. You know, it could be like you were going for a promotion and you like swept in last minute, you know, like something strategic maybe. It doesn't have to be related to a relationship, but I feel like for many of you it is. Okay, your current energy is the Snake. There's something you're protecting. You know, your essence or something that you actually own maybe. I don't know. It's going to be different. But it's something special that you're protecting here. Again, I'm getting this like camouflaged energy. It's like you're not showing somebody what's going on, or you're not sharing your opportunities. Like you're not announcing things until they really come to be. It's very smart, okay? There is a timid kind of energy here, but you have your reasons, I feel like. And then in the future, I should say also about the Snake, you know, even though you're protecting an energy, you have no problem biting back if you need to, but right now you don't want to, it's not like you want to do that. You're beginning to toughen up a little bit, but that's not your goal. Your goal is just to protect yourself or something. In the future, we have the Turtle, and I'm really seeing this as this energy in here. And it's like now the Snake is not around this. It's like you're free to go. You're free to swim. It's like that energy you were putting in to protect whatever this is, your potential, your love, your gifts, your abundance, whatever this represents to you, your ego was protecting that, okay? And now, which is a good thing, okay? And now it's like you can shed that snake skin, you know, you can shed that skin, and that whatever it is that you were protecting is the protection itself. It's a better relationship with love. It's a better relationship with yourself. It's living in your abundance. It's using it as protection itself so that you can swim. It's like on your back. It's not going anywhere. It's a part of you. It's not even on your back. It is your back, right? That's really cool. So whatever you're doing, I would say, you know, keep going with it. It might feel like a very slow process, but you're really claiming what is yours. You're doing it quietly, and ultimately it's going to become a part of you. It's very cool. It's also an energy that you're going to be able to retreat into, just like the crab, you know, but this turtle's like, he can pull himself or herself into the shell, you know, if there's a need for protection. Whereas here, the snake can't really do anything. They're gonna, you know, they're gonna have to fight. But this is like a non-reactive protection. It's cool, okay? So this might be a little abstract, but it's going from an energy of like, I gotta protect myself with my ego, which is good. That can be healthy, right? As long as you're not like, you know, intentionally out to hurt anybody. To a spiritual kind of place of I am protection. I am my own protection. It's just the way I am protects me, so I don't have to react. Okay, it just happens organically. Okay, so let's see, what do you need to know, Cancer? So we have the Magician in reverse. A new perspective for Cancer. Wow, that Ace of Pentacles in reverse is coming out for a lot of signs. Came out for Taurus and Gemini. Okay, so what you need to know here is that, well, I feel like it was very important that you did whatever you did and you approached it how you approached it. It was a quiet manifestation, but also there was somebody here that was manipulative. I mean, you could have been manipulating a situation as well. So take it as it resonates. But there was something here going on that was sneaky, that was tricky, okay? And I feel like you saw things for what they were, or you distanced yourself from an energy that was up to no good here. Whatever they were trying to manifest, you didn't want to be a part of it. But you watched it, you know, you watched it. You kept aware of it. A new perspective, what you might not be able to see that could allow you to expand in the situation is the 8 of Wands in reverse. And this is that stillness that this snake has. It's like really not having to do anything. There's no, and it is like, look, it's like a circle of energy here protecting you. Oh, okay, I get it. So this is your ego protecting, you know, your spirit, your soul, but it's also like you have these spirit guides, or your higher self is around, see the white here? It's also around your ego. So what you need to know, a new perspective, is that yeah, you're doing a great job protecting yourself here. Like, and when I say protecting yourself with your ego, you're saying like, I don't deserve to be hurt. You know, I need to stand up for myself. Like all those I kind of statements can be ego-based. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. It's good. You need an ego to survive in this world, or you're going to get crushed. Okay. Like it's impossible. So you have to be strong. And so you have that going on now. But the new perspective that you might not be able to see is that spirit is also surrounding you, also protecting you here. That's really cool. Action to take here is the Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's to let something go, you know, and basically to swim away from something or move away from something that, you know, I'm seeing this as like someone trying to feed the turtle something, you know? And it's like, I don't really want to eat that, you know, like I don't really need that. Thanks for the offer, but I know what I want, and it's just not that today. I heard it's not that today. So it's like on a daily basis, you're going to be able to make these decisions that, no, that's not what I want. And I'm going to say it. Actually, I don't want that. And, you know, for Cancer, not all the time, and depending on your other placements, you can be really agreeable. You can be really accommodating. You can give a lot, sometimes too much, which is actually a shadow aspect of Cancer. But it's like you can give too much, you know, and part of that giving is like taking stuff that you don't want just because you don't want to hurt another person's feelings, or you feel like you have to, or you owe them something, you know. And if you've experienced anything like that in any kind of frequency, I feel like you're pulling back from that and you're like, I don't need to accept that. I don't want that. Okay, and it's going to be coming, I heard, incrementally. So it's like day by day, you're going to be making these smart decisions for yourself. You know, one of my favorite sayings is, what would someone who loves themselves do? You know, and so you can practice this yourself. It's like, I'm really thirsty. My back is hurting. So what would someone who loves themselves do? Well, they would pause the video and not go on to Leo, right? And, you know, get a drink of water, stand up, stretch your back, and then come back and do the reading. So thanks, Cancer, because that's what I am going to do now, right? So someone who loves themselves would do something like that. So you make that decision. And then when it comes to like larger decisions in your life, like this person was mean to me, or this person offended me, or this person crossed a boundary, someone who loves themselves would not put up with that, and I'm not going to. So you do these incremental practices that lead you up to that point, okay? So that's what I see coming in the future, and the actions you should take. So thank you so much, because now I'm going to take a break. Okay, Leo, let's get a spirit, well, 3 spirit animals for you for past, present, future. Leo. Ooh, we got 4. We'll take them. In the past, we have the vulture. Ooh. And in the present, the hyena and the elk. And in the future, the frog. I had a lovely encounter with a frog spirit the other day. The frog is about rebirth, but we'll get there when we get there. Interesting. Okay, so in the past, I feel like you were going at something here. This could be anything, an energy, a job, a project, a particular strategy, or the way you were handling something. And it was like, well, I'm getting like a scavenger energy. Like, you know, you were picking at something that was dead. I know that's how vultures survive, but I feel like you're coming to this point where you realize you don't need to be a scavenger. And look what's in the present moment, the hyena, right? With the elk. It's like you don't need to be second, okay? Or go after somebody else's stuff that they left. I don't know what this message is, okay? You know, it's like second-hand stuff, or like second choice, okay? There's nothing fulfilling in that for you. And I feel like at some period of time, you were just going at something, or you were accepting the energy of something that was just dead and gone. Okay, it was just dead and gone. It wasn't for you. Rebirth. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, you're having a rebirth. Okay. I haven't pulled these out for anybody else, I don't think. So let's see. What's the vulture? Unseen. Yeah, and in the present moment, you're transforming. Yeah, it's like what you were going after wasn't really worth it. I feel like you know it, and I kind of feel like this, like, ugh, I don't want to even talk about it energy. That's what I'm getting for you, Leo. In the present moment, we have the hyena and the elk. I feel like this is you looking at yourself in the mirror, being like, I'm actually pretty proud of who I am. I have a lot of genius ideas. I have a lot of wisdom. I'm beautiful. I'm stoic. I'm majestical. You know, I'm not a scavenger. I'm the lion. I'm not the hyena. Right, Leo? So you're transforming here into this energy of stillness, okay? Of not feeling like you really need to prove yourself to anyone. I feel like that energy is transforming. This could be in relationships. This could be in work. And in the future, we're having a total rebirth with the frog. Yes, you are. That was a synchronicity right there to show you that that is definitely coming. Okay, I feel like you're leaping somewhere. Much more soothing, I heard. Much more fitting and soothing to you. Okay, interesting. Let's see what you need to know. What does Leo need to know here? Okay, hold on a second. Let me shuffle this way. Two more. I also feel like this rebirth and this transformation that you're going through right now is unseen to a lot of people. Like they don't see it coming, and I'm not sure you totally see how much you're transforming either. We have the Page of Pentacles for what you need to know. A new perspective for Leo. Okay. Well, this fell over there. This wants to come out here. You got a lot of cards here. Let's see. Action to take. Okay, let's take a look, Leo. What you need to know. We have the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords in reverse. See, things are going to come towards you. It's like you've put out energy, okay? And I feel like it's coming towards you. And it's just in your being. You don't need to fight for things. Okay, the hyena fights, the vultures fight with one another. It's like this antagonistic energy. Okay, they pick at one another. They're selfish, they're ruthless. You know, generally people don't like those animals, right? Like there's an aversion here. Okay, and you're moving away from that energy or a connection that you were in that brought that kind of energy. It's like you don't have to balance yourself. You don't have to be careful about every little thing you say and do, you know, so as to not get into a fight. You're learning here how to, well, handle things with integrity. and how to really trust the universe. You're learning how to trust the universe. I feel like synchronicities is important for you, okay? So be very attuned and aware to signs and synchronicities. I feel like they're in your environment to tell you things, and maybe you're not seeing them right now, but they're telling you how to transform, or they're telling you that you are in transformation here. I'm hearing astrology, okay? Maybe something about astrology or the astrological transits might be of interest to you. Okay, a new perspective that you may not be able to see that would allow you to expand in this situation. 10 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Like, this is terrible, whatever this was that you've been through. Whatever you're transforming, like, ouch. This sucks. This is something that looked good at one point, that brought you a lot of happiness. Then it's like it starts sliding. I feel like it starts sliding downhill, or something starts sliding downhill, and I almost feel like I'm yelling at you, which is very strange, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to just relax a little bit, because I am getting this antagonistic fighting over something. Competitiveness. Locking horns, not seeing eye to eye. Okay, having someone make you feel like second best. And where did this all slide into? The 10 of Swords. And I feel like the new perspective that you need is like, yeah, it was a painful ending. I mean, look at that. It's pretty brutal. And there's that vulture. Wow, there's that vulture there. See, it's like you were supposed to pick up the pieces of something. Okay, maybe somebody put it in your lap to do all the mending in a relationship, or to put the pieces together, or, you know, left you in control of something. I heard the band. I don't know. Okay, it's like you were supposed to do everything. And it's like they just left you like their shit, right? To like work out with. Interesting. To work with. And you're saying, no. I got a new perspective here that I'm going to transform. I don't do this for a living, I heard. I don't do this in a relationship. I don't do this. 5 of Cups in reverse. It's like dropping the weight of betrayal, dropping the weight of fighting, dropping the weight of disappointment. You're just accepting that this is how it is for somebody or in some place, and this is just not going to be who you are. You're not going to let them drag you down, is what I'm getting. Yeah. This person might have instigated conflict with you, that you felt like you were really out of your character here. And I think you were. Okay? So it's like you're having a rebirth now to balance yourself out. Action to take here. We have the Knight of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this is being very careful here, I feel like, about what you're going to offer and to whom you're going to offer that love to, or that energy, that creative energy that you have. I think the action is saying here with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse that if something doesn't seem balanced, or if there's 2 options, but they're both kind of I don't really like either one of those, it's like you're going to hold back. You're not going to waste your energy on something that is subpar, that something doesn't suit you or fit your needs, or doesn't offer any promise or potential. Anything that looks unbalanced to you, I feel as though you're going to hold back here. And in doing that, you're going to realize the places that you were unbalanced as well, okay? Because, you know, we all have our own shadow stuff to deal with, and yours might be a little bit more unseen to you here, okay? But that rebirth with the frog, it's like, even, we could see these as even lily pads, right? It's like you're not going to jump, and look, he almost looks like a frog here in this position, right? It's like you're not going to jump onto an unstable lily pad. You're just not doing that anymore. You're just going to wait, even if it's uncomfortable, because you have integrity. All right, Leo. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Let's get 3 animal spirit cards out for past, present, future. For Virgo. Virgo. The Owl. The Panther. I'm sorry, Virgo, I'm just getting a call here, and it's interesting though because I'm distracted here, and I feel like, you know, whatever happens in a reading is part of it. I don't know what that was about, but it's like, yeah, I feel like there's a distraction coming in here, okay, for you. And the Bear. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I feel like you have to be careful of distractions. Because as that was happening, the Owl and the Panther came out. The Panther is a protective energy, okay? The Panther cannot be distracted, okay? Yeah. Actually, all of these energies are very focused. In the past, we have the Owl. This is wisdom. This is finding something out. This is discovering things or seeing things for what they are. It's also being quiet about things. I also feel like there's a lot of nocturnal energy. You may be staying up late at night, reflecting. But don't forget that you gained a lot of wisdom. Okay, you have a lot of wisdom. That's not going anywhere. You can rely on your wisdom when you need to protect yourself. And I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like you, so I feel like there's a sequence of events. Okay, so this is playing out as it should. In the present energy, we have the Panther. So you need to protect something. Not for all of you, but for some of you, I heard Mother Bear, and we do have the bear here, okay? So you're protecting, and that could be a metaphor too, right? Like something that's very precious to you. Could be your inner child, could be a child, could be a project, but it's like you're very protective because you've seen something, you've witnessed something, you discovered something. I'm hearing burn the midnight oil. Okay, there was something that you've learned here in the past, and now you're protecting whatever it is that is under threat. In the future here, we have the Bear, and the Bear is interestingly looking away. I do feel, Virgo, that you're going to feel left out here of something. Misunderstood. But it's okay because you're like kind of you are standing in your power here. You might be coming off a little bit overly aggressive, but you are standing in your power, and I feel like somebody's not going to see that right or take that right, and you might retreat, you might hibernate a little bit, you might feel like a little bit left out here. Okay, let's see what's going on. What do you need to know about this situation? If this doesn't resonate, you can check your other placements. The 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel, yeah, this could be about a group of people who don't understand you, or you've had your eye on a reconciliation situation and you're seeing things differently. 5 of Wands in reverse with the Panther. Yeah, you're not, like, you don't want conflict. So much so that like you're gonna end it before it even begins, which is coming through as conflict. You feel there's a threat here, either to yourself or something that you care about, okay? And it's like, I'm not gonna even let that threat get close. I'm gonna be the threat, okay? So what you need to know, something significant to focus on the situation. Well, there's not a lot of cooperation here. Okay, something's turned upside down. It's like the most important person or the most knowledgeable person in the connection, in the situation, the wise person, is actually being seen as the lesser. And the kind of, I don't know, careless seeming person is the one controlling the situation. I feel like you're seeing that, and that just doesn't work for you. That just doesn't feel right. A new perspective, what you may not be able to see, allowing you to expand the possible situation. Fighting is really useless, okay? There's no point in fighting with this energy. They're not operating on the same playing field as you. You're coming at it because you want to protect something. You know, you want to protect a relationship. You want to protect your feelings. You want to protect, you know, somebody else. You want to protect a project, a child, whatever it is you want to protect. That's where you're operating from. And they are just engaging in kind of mindless banter or conflict just because that's where they're at. I feel this really strong, Virgo. Okay, so you're a lot wiser than this person. And I feel like the approach you're taking is, I mean, it's effective because it's like but it's a little tyrannical, okay? It's like a little bit like, wow, I need to like just throw all of my force at this situation and really show them how it's done. But it's like, I don't think that's necessary. I think the conflict's like so small that like, you know, you really don't need to do much to protect whatever it is you're protecting. Okay, so it's like lighten up a little bit, okay? When it comes to this situation in terms of your approach, you don't need to go so hard. Because I do see here with the future and the bear, it's like you could be feeling a little bit like, oh, I gotta kind of hide now. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, I'm feeling your energy very strong here. It's like very Virgo. There's a lot of thinking going on here about what to do, right? And Virgo is like Mercury in air. It's a lot of thinking about what to do. See, it's like even a repetitive thought process here. Okay, so don't overthink something here. Action to take, 7 of Cups in reverse. With the 7 of Wands in reverse, this is what I've been saying. It's like, don't overthink a situation. Don't go so hard that you need to feel like you need to defend yourself. It's important to defend yourself, but I feel like it's just going to resolve in a way that doesn't require conflict as you see it. Okay, let's see. Revelation. Spend time outdoors. Power and control, and meant to be seed of light. Okay, so I feel like with these cards here, you know, spend outdoors I'm taking is really literal here, and that's important. You might get a revelation, okay? Well, it says you will. But I feel like you're gonna have a revelation here that power and control, the way that you're approaching the situation with, that's really not the best approach. The best approach is to go in as like a seed of light. Lighten up, that's what I said, right? Like lighten it up. What is meant to be will be here. I want to know about this bear energy. What's this bear energy? Disguise, unknown, sacrifice, conscious, and choices. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's like this, the way you're approaching something, it's not even you. Okay, it isn't even you. And I feel like I said, you're gonna have to feel like you need to hide here. You might have to sacrifice not knowing about something. Okay, there's something maybe that you really want to know, and you're gonna have to make that sacrifice that you cannot know this. You cannot know how it will turn out. You cannot know an intention. You just can't know it. All you can do is be conscious about the choices that you're gonna make here. Okay, and I do feel like the softer approach is the best approach at this time. And it's not to say you're not capable of pulling out the Panther energy. You are. But the cards are saying that it's better to go low conflict with this. All right, Virgo. Libra, let's get 3 spirit animals for past, present, future for you. I feel like we're a little bit like off center here. It's kind of weird. Okay, that could be a message there. You feel like a little bit off lately. You're not sure why. Actually, I'm recording this and I believe there's a stellium in Libra today, I think. Okay, which is really powerful. So you could be feeling the energy is really powerful here. Yeah, we got Vulture and Phoenix. Let's see one more. And the Lion. A lot of fire energy. And just as I say that, I see fire ant here at the bottom. Leo had this energy as well in the past, Vulture. This is like feeling like you need to pick at something, okay? Well, I heard like kicking a dead horse. Okay, there's something that maybe you're going back to kind of nourish yourself or to try to get something out of, like some kind of energy out of, but it's just dead, like there's nothing there. It's a shadowy place here, and this is in the past, okay? So there was some shadow aspect that you were involved in here with yourself, you know, and that could be just getting down on yourself more than is necessary, which happens to all of us. It's like picking at a wound here. It's really what I'm seeing. Somebody else could have been facilitating that, okay, that you were picking out. I'm really getting this feeling that you were doing something to yourself here, okay, like ruminating about a situation or self-sabotaging in some sense. Somebody could have been like egging you on, okay, or feeding you that kind of energy. But in the present moment, Libra, you have put that to rest here. Okay, and I am getting, interesting, I heard, this is what I heard, I am getting channeled. Okay, so maybe you're channeling now. Maybe you're feeling like your crown chakra is open and you're receiving messages from the divine here, but whatever is happening now, you're going through a rebirth. And your 8th house is significant, okay? So look at your 8th house, what's going on in there. You know, learn more about the 8th house. It is the house ruled by Scorpio, and the Phoenix represents Scorpio. Okay, so I feel like that's important there. But you're having a rebirth, and it's not just a rebirth because who got that? Cancer? What was it? Virgo. Yeah, I think it was Virgo. I can't be sure. That's interesting. Anyways, weird. It's like I'm having trouble distinguishing between Gemini, Virgo, and Leo. So that might mean something to you right there. Okay, and I am seeing that Lion here. So Leo could be important, but it's like, anyways, it's not a rebirth where it's like this gentle transformation process. No, it's like you're coming out of the ashes. Like something happened here. Something dark happened and you're being reborn. You're coming out of darkness. For some of you, you're coming out of depression. You're coming out of anxiety. You're coming out of a place of feeling alone or feeling like you're in unnecessary competition or that you're overanalyzing something. You're being reborn, and it could have to do with the stellium that's happening right now. In the future, we have the Lion. I heard nobility. You're going to feel, but mobility as well. You're going to feel noble, wise. There might be some mobility happening, like movement of some sort. You're going to feel very at peace with yourself in the future. You're laying claim to something and it's just going to fall in place. It's going to feel right. If there's something that you've been working on, it's just felt off. You're going through a transformation right now and you're going to end up feeling like settled. Like this is solid. This is secure. This is what I want. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the tarot here for what you need to know, Libra. What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know here? Okay, I'm getting asked to shuffle like this. What does Libra need need to know. I'm hearing something about like a house project, get out of the house. It's their house. There's something about a house here that seems to be significant. Okay, what do you need? What does Libra need to know? Okay. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse here with that vulture energy. A new perspective for Libra and an action to take. Okay. 8 of Wands for what you need to know, something significant to focus on about the situation on your mind here. It's like there's no energy. This is like dead energy. It goes with the vulture, right? 8 of Wands in reverse. It's fizzled out. I'm seeing these as like matchsticks, and it's like they're all gonna burn down, you know, into nothing. And maybe you were expecting some kind of explosion, some kind of rebirth, but it's like actually them burning down to nothing, like nothing actually happening. I feel like the potential for energy was there, and I'm even speaking faster now, so there was all of that energy. Okay, there was a potential for something to happen, and it like just fizzled out, or it's what you need to know now. Okay, that something's fizzling out, it's dying out, it's slow burn. But it is gonna create the ashes necessary for your rebirth. Cool. Okay, so that stagnancy is important for your rebirth at this time. That waiting for something to happen, for something dead to resurrect itself, that waiting wasn't really waiting, it was alchemizing. It was a time period where things were shifting and changing and getting ready for you. A new perspective, what you may not be able to see and could allow you to see things in a different way. Strength in reverse with 8 of Pentacles. I really feel like you don't need to, I heard stronghold, okay? Stronghold a situation. This is the Lion here, and we have Leo, how you're ending up. It's like, your weakness, you're working on your weaknesses, but you're embracing them too as strengths. How do I explain that? You're working to your limitations. It's like something you might not be good at. You actually realize that because you're not good at that thing, it actually makes you stronger in one way or another. Or the relationship didn't work out, okay? Or the fights in the relationship, conflicts in the relationship, those weak points actually make you or the relationship stronger. You know, take it as it resonates. There's something tangible here that you can work on right now that will make you feel stronger, that will help your drive revitalize. Work to your strengths. Work to your strengths, because I feel like in the past you were working against your strengths. It wasn't really that you were working to your weaknesses, but you weren't using your strengths as fully as you could. Yeah. Yeah, work is what I keep hearing. Like diligently, use your power, use your strengths. And that's where like the rebirth is gonna come through. Okay, action to take here. 4 of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Cups. Well, it's like let go of something that was offering a little bit of security, but not really. You know, and this could even be, sometimes we get stuck in patterns, you know, with people, certain kind of fights, or we hold on to somebody for too long, or we start doing a job in one way because it's worked before. We just get comfortable. It's a pattern. It's a behavioral pattern. And the cards are saying here that you should drop that, okay? Look at things from a new perspective. I'm hearing work to your strengths again. Some of you are very strong at leaving people and cutting people out of your life that aren't serving you. And you need to remember that. A lot of you have a caregiver quality to you, okay? You're intuitive. You can see things. This looks very Libra to me, right? It's like it's balanced. You know, it's like a scale. It's seeing things from multiple sides, but seeing everything fairly and justly. And it's like, keep keep remembering that that's what gives you your strength, is your ability to be fair in a situation. Especially, I heard Libra North Node, but it's like, we don't always have to forgive people who have done us wrong, okay? Like, we don't always have to do that. We can, it can help a lot, but it really depends on your soul, your spirit, your mission, and what actually happened, okay? It really does. It's more complicated than just like forgiveness is the answer. It's more complicated than that. But if you don't forgive someone, what you can do is to see things from their side. Okay, and maybe you feel like you have, but I feel as though the cards are saying you haven't. Okay, there's something that you're holding on to, and maybe this is about work as well, but you need to look at it from the other side. Okay, and that will give you a better perspective. Now, again, I'm hearing this, like, you don't have to, it doesn't mean forgive them, but it means that you'll get a more well-rounded lay of the land picture. Okay, you'll be able to see what it is that you're working with here, psychologically, emotionally, energetically, because you'll see all the different points of view, including the ones that, you know, are against you. This is going to be really important, and it's a challenge, but you can do it. All right, Libra. Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio. We're going to get 3 spirit animals for past, present, and future for Scorpio. And one more. Ooh. Spider at the bottom. Well, I do feel like you were in a tricky situation here at some point. Okay, in the past we have whale. This is wisdom, this is quiet, this is, I heard watching. Whale watching. Interesting. Whale watching. Yeah, I feel like, who got that? Gemini. Gemini, so Gemini could be important to you, or you could have a Gemini placement, but it's like, and if you don't, that's okay, but I feel as though you were watching something unfold from different perspectives, and you were integrating everything you were seeing. You were gaining wiser and wiser by the minute as you saw something unfold. And what you were seeing was something that not everybody could see, or that everybody didn't see, or that someone didn't see. You had like a sharp perspective, a wise perspective. You were also being informed by ancient wisdom, okay? But you kept very quiet about this, and that was a good thing. In the present energy, we have butterfly. I heard, oh, now they want to come back. Or it's like, oh, now somebody sees you for who you are. I feel like someone sees you as transformed, but you were really you all along. Okay, it's like their perception that you've transformed, but you were just you all along, okay? They didn't see your value. They didn't see your beauty. They didn't see you. They didn't, yeah. They minimized you in some way, okay? And so I feel like in the present, you're just being you. But because you were whale watching in the past, now it's like whoever approaches you and says like, oh, Scorpio, you've changed so much, or I see you have a new perspective, or I see you in a different light. It's like, well, I saw you. I was watching you all that time, and I saw what was really going on there. And I saw how you saw me, and how you saw me wasn't how I was. Okay, so there's a lot about perspective here for you, Scorpio. In the future, we have the golden egg. Yeah, This is beautiful. I mean, this is actually what they can't see, which is good. This is what you know you have, your power to bring something new into a situation, to bring something new to yourself. You're building something, you're protecting something. It's spiritual in nature. Okay, and it's like they're distracted, I feel like, by this perception that you've transformed or you've changed or something's happened, blah, blah, blah. This is what I'm getting, okay? And you're like, dude, you have no idea what's really going on here. It's so much deeper than what you think. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. This is a funny energy. Nobody else had that. Okay, let's get your tarot cards out and see what they have to say here. I think maybe you were offended at first, but now it's like, it's almost amusing, you know, how somebody misread you or didn't see your value in a situation. It's like, really? Okay. What do you need to know? Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, new perspective for Scorpio that can help them. King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, and we have that one. 9 of Wands in reverse with Judgment. Ooh. Whatever this golden egg is, and I'm seeing 2 of Cups in reverse at the bottom with the spider. Yeah, I feel like there was something sticky, okay? Yeah. And of course, you know, the butterfly could get stuck here in the web. Yeah, it just didn't seem like a good situation. Let's go with what you need to know. Something significant to focus on about the situation. Okay, and I feel like obviously this is the love being dumped out or energy being poured out, an opportunity not taken, but this is because you were wise. See, like you saw somebody devalue a situation, devalue you, or you saw someone not take an opportunity. And I feel like it was disappointing. It probably hurt on some level, maybe not for all of you, okay? But it was like, you're looking at that like, well, I gave you my love, or I gave you my creative energy, or I gave you my, whatever this represents for you, water energy. I gave you my emotions, and you just kind of disregarded it and acted like I would never get that back or something of that nature. Like they almost felt like they put you out of a situation. Okay, like they didn't really care. But they didn't realize that you were swimming in an ocean of water. You didn't need their water. They needed your water and they poured it out. Okay, so it's like you didn't need their love, but they had a need for your love. And I don't like saying that need word, but you could have brought them something significant. At least this is how you feel. So you need to know that. Weird, okay? For some of you, I heard age. Yeah, no, never mind. Okay, I heard it's not about age, but that's a separate message. I don't know where that was like, okay, so there's something intruding here. What's that energy? I'm gonna get rid of that, Scorpio. There's some intrusion energy here in whatever we're talking about that came into the situation and almost like hijacked something is what I'm getting. It's like messed with a situation or something of that nature. Okay, we're just gonna move on from that. But what you need to know here is that whatever somebody passed up, an opportunity they passed up related to you, it's okay because you had much more of it to give to yourself. Okay, a new perspective, what you might not be able to see, allowing you to expand the possible ways to shift this situation. King of Swords. Well, somebody's inability to treat you with, I'm hearing to treat you as a delicacy, okay? To be delicate with you, hopefully not eat you, but you know, there's all these weird energy now coming in, Scorpio. I don't know if somebody just walked in the room where you are or something like that, but it's like this intrusive energy all of a sudden, okay? But it's like maybe, I don't know, cross-watching energy, I'm not too sure. But there, whoever wasn't able to handle your intellect and your depth and to see you for who you really are as the King of Swords in the upright would, you're seeing this actually as a blessing, I feel. And the music just stopped, which is so weird because usually I reset that. And it just restarted on its own. I don't have it on autoplay, Scorpio. There's some kind of weird energy. No, everybody else's reading was fine. That's so weird. Give me a second, Scorpio. I don't like this particular one, so hold on a second. That is so weird. There's definitely like a distracting type of energy going on. It's really kind of strange, okay? Like, I don't know what's going on here. Very weird. We're just going to keep moving on, Scorpio. And maybe that's what you're doing. You're just like, I'm just going to keep moving on. You're not going to distract me. You're not going to pull my eyes from the prize. Action to take. Judgment with 9 of Wands in reverse. Well, you're not fighting for change anymore. You're not fighting for a shift. You're not fighting for someone to see the light or to see the value or to see what's going on in society potentially. Okay, you're not fighting for that anymore. You know what's true here and you know where to go with it. I feel like pulling out a couple of these. I want to know what's going on here for Scorpio that's being, like, what's happening here? Warning, union, seed of light, spend time outdoors, learn from the past, door, hold on, tear, psychic. Yeah, something's happening now, Scorpio. Like now, as you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, okay? And I don't know what it is here, but it's disrupted the energy. And I feel like it's something from the past here. Okay, there's a little bit of a warning here. I feel like somebody might be trying to make you upset. For some of you, like somebody's coming to your door or someone's gonna knock on your door real soon. I don't know who that is, but like the energy's off. Okay, you got to tap into your psychic abilities whenever you start feeling off like that or things start happening that are kind of weird, because it's a warning. What else is this warning about? Wow, this is super weird now. What else is this about? Passion, timeless, something is hidden, and one more. Contract. Yeah, there's somebody, okay, there's somebody in your environment, okay, maybe you're not talking to them, maybe you are, okay, they feel like they are bound to you. It doesn't matter how they acted here, and I feel like they didn't act very nice, okay, they were hiding something, but it's like they want to come back, okay, and there's some kind of warning here that just came through in your reading, and I don't know exactly why that happened just now, but pay attention to it. Okay, trust your intuition here because that psychic card came out. I feel like this is related to that spider and the 2 of Cups here. If something doesn't feel right, and especially if somebody's saying like, I've seen how much you've changed, Scorpio, like be wary of that, okay? Keep your eye on the prize here. Don't let anyone distract you. All right, Scorpio, super weird, but that's what I got. Sagittarius, well, let's see what's going on for you. We'll get 3 spirit animals for past, present, future. What's going on in the past for Sagittarius? We have the deer, the frog, and one more. Okay, we have the deer, the frog, the hummingbird, and the horse. Okay, in the past, I feel like you were very still, quiet about something. You did a lot of thinking. You were analyzing your options. Where do I go? What do I do? What, you know, where is my path taking me? I feel like you were kind of just going along day by day, routinely, doing whatever needs to be done here. Okay? But there's a shift that happened. I don't know what the shift is. It's not showing me yet. But something happened here in your day, like, you know, your day-to-day, doing what you are. And then it's like, boom, something happens and you have a rebirth as the frog and you're leaping off into a new direction. The frog is a symbol of rebirth. And where are you leaping off to? That's in the present moment. So you're in transition right now. Where are you leaping off to? We have the hummingbird with the horse. This is like fast moving energy. This is like, you know, it could also be pollination. It's like moving around to a lot of different places, gathering information from different spaces, really active energy. It could be very, a lot of thinking. And there's this energy of like movement, speed, like gone, I'm going, I'm traveling, or I'm moving, or I'm doing this thing I've always wanted to do. And this is in the future. So you're taping, okay? I don't know, maybe you're into film or something like that, but you're taking a leap of faith towards adventure and excitement. And it's not only exciting, like physically, like you're physically going to go somewhere. It's like intellectual stimulation as well. And it's so far away from deer energy. Not that there was anything wrong with that in the past, but it was a little bit just kind of like do, you know? And now you're like, no, I'm stampeding. I'm pollinating. I'm creating. I'm gathering. I have a alignment, a vision to move towards. Wow. Okay, let's see, Sagittarius, what you need to know, a new perspective, and an action to take. Interesting. My screen just froze. I had a whole deal with Scorpio. Like, I don't know what went on there, but for you now, it's freezing. Okay, so maybe you feel like something's stuck in time or you're waiting to go. You're like waiting. There's something you're waiting for to come in or to move towards. What does Sagittarius need to know? Eight of Cups in the reverse. A new perspective. I'd really like it, Spirit, if you could turn the music back on. It really helps me. Be so appreciative. It's worth a shot. Okay, a new perspective. A new perspective for Sagittarius. And an action to take. Well, I'm getting like you can ask, right, for what you want, but you really have to go for it yourself. Like, get up and change it. Get up and fix it. You know, get up and go. Don't just wait, you know, and hope. It's not that Spirit doesn't want to help you along the way. It's just, I heard you have legs too. That's what I heard. Okay, action to take. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, what you need to know. Eight of Cups in reverse. You're walking away from something, but there's something here on the path that I feel like you don't know, okay? Like there's something here that is, you could easily lose your footing. You have to be careful. You have to be careful of not abandoning everything, okay? Like, walk away from something if it's not serving you. Take that leap of faith. Yeah, as the frog, see there's like a missing boards there. The frog could leap right over that. So it's like you're gonna have to take a leap of faith here, but be careful because some information or something, emotion you're overlooking, you're not thinking about. So make sure you have all your ducks in a row, I'm getting. Make sure you're prepared to act when necessary. I heard my spirit go, well, why aren't you acting to like fix the thing? I don't know. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Sagittarius. Wow. Ever since Scorpio, like, I don't know what's going on here. Very strange. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's just like my bandwidth or something. I don't know. Bandwidth. That's weird. My internet connection. Bandwidth. I don't know. Maybe you're taking up a lot of space with something. Okay. Weird. King of Cups. A new perspective. What you may not be able to see. Allowing you to expand the possible ways to shift in this situation. That you are more stable and secure emotionally than others give you credit for, and that you give yourself credit for. You also need to see things, like there's a lot of excitement, Sagittarius, for whatever this is, this new thing you're doing. A lot of excitement, but you need to keep grounded. Don't forget all the little things that you need to do. You know, Sagittarius, you're very exciting energy, and sometimes you can just, you know, but you have to do that kind of planning, planting, organizing, so that you can handle things when they come up. Action you need to take. King of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. Well, I feel like this is, you need to decide whether you're going to stop working on a connection or like a job situation or something that you feel bound to in your life. Could even be family. But you need to make a conscious decision here if you're going to stop working on that. Because I feel like you're like, yeah, but it's like something's missing here. What's missing? Right, offer, deception, problem, corrupt, and astral. Okay, see, there's something going on here. There's a problem on your path, wherever you're going. It's very excited, but because you're so excited and you want to charge forward, you could miss the corruption, the problems, the deceptions. These could be financial. This could be in a relationship. It's like you have to wait for the right offer, the right opportunity. It's great that you're taking a leap of faith towards something, but don't take a leap of faith just towards anything. Make sure it's actually legit here. Make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's with the Eight of Pentacles. Make sure that this connection or whatever it is you're moving towards isn't something that's gonna, I heard, dead in its tracks, that isn't gonna just stop. There's a warning here, okay, that you just, it's not that whatever you're doing or whatever you want to move towards, it's bad. It's just you need to be very conscious of all the small details and the whys of what you're doing. All right, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Let's get a spirit animal out for you. Capricorn, past, present, future for Capricorn. We have the Whale. And the present for Capricorn. The Sea Serpent. And the Swan. Capricorn, you're being stealth about something. You're hiding something, I feel like. Okay, I don't know what it is. It could be minor. Maybe you're hiding it from yourself. But there's something hiding. In the past, it's like you had your eye on something, you were watching something, you kept something like in the depths, like in the dark. Okay, something you were after. Something big, perhaps. But you're very quiet about this, but you were listening. And in the present moment with the sea serpent, there's a lot of water energy here, Capricorn. All 3 cards are water. You have, or they're like related to water. You have the sea serpent in your present energy, and it's like, I'm seeing that as an eyeball, okay? It's like you have your eye on something, and it's like you're not letting anything interfere with your vision. You have a vision, and that's what you're going towards, but you're gonna do it in the future, like so stealth, like you're just gliding towards it. And I feel like you're really only focused on yourself, and you're concentrated on yourself, your gain, what it is you want. Peacock in reverse, yeah, it's like you're not showing off at all, Beaver here, all the work you're doing, either on yourself or in a connection or at work. It's like you're really just being quiet. It's exciting though. It doesn't feel like something negative you're hiding, but it's almost the attitude like, what? Well, why should I tell them? Okay, logic. Yeah, you're using your logic here. Timeless. And something is hidden. Yeah, Capricorn, exactly. Okay. Yeah, something that you want to happen, like to be timeless, okay? Like something you're investing in, something you're working on. You want it to like be something that's going to last forever. Okay, this could also be a connection that you're thinking about, a connection that you feel is timeless and you're gliding towards it. You've been watching it, you've been looking at it, you know, and you're wondering what's hidden there, or you're hiding, you know, the person doesn't know you're approaching, or they don't know how you feel. And you're trying to do this because you want to use your logic here. You don't want anybody to take what's yours, and for some of you, you don't want to scare anyone off. Okay, interesting. So let's see what you need to know. What does Capricorn need to know? Queen of Cups with the 10 of Cups in reverse. And a new perspective for Capricorn about this. 4 of Cups in the reverse. And action to take. Oof. 3 of Cups in reverse. These want to come out too. The 8 of Cups in reverse. And there you are, the Devil at the end. Okay, let's see what's going on here. 7 of Swords in reverse over here. It's like you don't want to put up like this huge resistance or fight. It's like, yeah, you don't want to come off combative or competitive. You don't feel like you need to explain much to anybody. Okay, maybe you don't. Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups in reverse for what you need to know. Something significant to focus on. Well, your intuition is right here. Okay, I feel like you've witnessed some unhappiness in someone or in a connection or within yourself when it comes to what really makes you happy here. And it's interesting because both of these images are mirroring one another. Okay, so I feel like what was making you unhappy, you're realizing your role in it. And the role you played to create an unhappy, unfulfilling situation. I'm also seeing you here potentially wanting to reconcile with someone. Rebuild happiness. I'm hearing all is not as it seems. Yeah. Intuitively, it's like there's some kind of, there's some kind of illusion about this space, about this person, about whatever this is happening. And it's like you want it, you're going to find out what's going on. It's not that you want to know. It's like you're going to come in to find out what's going on. Yeah. Why? Why are you doing that though? Like what's the drive? Ghost. This could be someone who ghosted you, or there's something missing. Like there's something like an apparition I heard. It's like something's not tangible, not fully there. Okay. Thick and thin and core wound. Ooh. Okay, this is for some of you. I don't think it's for all of you. Pleasure. There's something that you feel tied to, okay, that like it could also be a thick and a thin person, I heard, okay? But it's like something that you feel is yours. You want it. You want to go after it. There's something about it that brings you a lot of pleasure here, okay? But there's wounding around it too. And this is what I'm seeing with that mirroring of the cards. It's like, yeah, there's pleasure and it feels like, you know, this should happen through thick and thin. Like, you know, maybe this is an investment that will last through ups and downs. Or maybe this is a job that will be there for me, something pleasurable, thick and thin, or a connection, you know, that brought me a lot of pleasure. We were like each other's thing, you know, it's just, we were always there for each other. But then it's like, ouch, something happened. What the hell? Like somebody ghosted someone, somebody stopped talking or opening up even. Could be that they're still around, but they just stopped opening up. And it really hit on a core wound, right? And I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking about this. You're figuring something out here. You really are. Okay, Four of Wands in reverse, a new perspective. You need to let go of something. This is like what you're not able to see, is that you need to let go of something in this situation. What? Unseen? Competition? Revenge? Oh boy, Capricorn. Rebirth and question. Damn, Capricorn. Maybe this is crosswatcher energy. I'm not too sure. But what you need to let go of is like, I don't know. This seems like somebody ghosted someone, okay? It really does. You can translate it into work if you need. You know, you can do that. But it seems like somebody ghosted somebody, you know, and you or the other person went unseen. There was thoughts about revenge here. I feel like both people started ghosting one another. Okay, there was like fights in the connection, or maybe this is happening right now. You know, it seemed like, well, if you want to give me the silent treatment, I'll raise you a fuck you. You know, it's like, you know, I'll one up you. Okay, or this could be in a workspace that there's competition and acts of like revenge, something petty maybe. And it's like what you need to let go of is like focusing on that, focusing on what can't be seen here, because it is like you're trying to figure something out with that eye. But it's like, let that go. Stop with the questioning here and start with the rebirth process, which I feel like you're entering into. Because it's like enough thinking about it. I'm going to figure it out. And thinking about it was giving you a sense of security with that Four of Pentacles. It's like you were closing yourself off, you know? You're finding security in being unseen, or finding security in questioning or thinking about like, you know, revenge. And revenge doesn't have to be something terrifying, although it can be. It can also be just like, you know, I'm going to make so much money and throw it in their face, you know, something like that. You know, it's like moving away from that energy and not letting that drive you, which I think you're doing. Okay, an action to take. So the new perspective is to know that you're doing that, because I think maybe you don't realize how far you've come. And I think the way you're acting as the swan is actually positive. Action to take, Three of Cups in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Devil. Well, this is like stepping into your power here. It's really going after what you want. Okay, I do accept, I was about to say, interesting, accept an obsessive energy. But I do feel an obsessive energy here. It could be someone else's or yours. But it's like, don't listen to what other people are saying about walking away from this space or walking away from this person, or they're not good for you or whatever, you know. And I feel like there's some pressure here to leave a situation, to walk away from a situation. And it's like that pressure is actually creating more of an obsession. This is very interesting. Okay, so what does Capricorn need to do then? I mean, like, okay, the action to take is to like go for it. Go for it, what you want here. Fear. Yeah. You're fearful of what's hidden. Capricorn, I feel like this could be you or the person you're dealing with. Somebody wants to come back into a situation. Okay, or they want to stay invested in something. They're watching a lot of things. There's a lot of unknowns. There's been pain and hurt in the past, or a loss of some sort in the past. You know, it hit on your core wounds of not feeling safe and secure. Okay, it conjured up some thoughts about revenge, a lot of questions, or a lot of things unseen. But there's this pull that whatever this is about is timeless. It's something there through thick and thin. There's a lot of pleasure here. You're starting to use your logic about that this is something you want to move towards, and you want to move gracefully. You want to move quietly. I keep hearing sneak up. Some of you want to sneak up on someone, or they want to sneak up on you because you want to like see the truth of something. It doesn't matter. I'm hearing it doesn't matter that, like, because it's just fear. It's going to be okay. Like, this is okay. Like, you're when the time is right. Secret and blessing. See, this is going to pay off. Like, you're right that there's something you're drawn towards, or something, like, you cannot leave it alone, okay? Or they can't leave it alone, whatever, you know? But it's going to happen when the time is right, or you're planning for it to happen when the time is right. This is a secret, but it's a blessing. I feel like this is like either coming back towards someone or approaching someone new. There's a lot of fear involved, or it's like really holding on to an investment for it to pay off. Okay, and maybe other people don't see your vision here and whatever you're working on, but it's going to pay off. Okay, you just know it intuitively. So you have to trust that intuition here. All right, Capricorn. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, let's get 3 cards for you, past, present, future, for Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Maybe like you're not talking, you're not saying anything. Okay, Scorpion in the past. Present, we have the zebra with the owl. In the future, we have the rabbit and the crow. Ooh, interesting. What's going on with you, Aquarius? Defensive energy here, okay? Feeling like you have to get your stinger out, okay? You have to fight back. You have to protect yourself. You're not going to let anybody make you a pushover. You're going to really fight for what you want here. You're not giving it up. I heard fight to the death, you know, metaphorically, hopefully. But it's like you're really not going to back down from something. And this is in the past. In the present moment, we have the zebra and the owl. You're seeing the magic in something, okay? Or you're seeing the potential in something. Something that maybe other people don't really appreciate, or it takes them a long time to recognize the potential in something, or the potential in you. But you're really recognizing that, okay? I also think that you're discovering different aspects of yourself. That you don't have to be the same person at all times. Like you have, I heard inflections. There's lots of different waves of your personality. And yeah, it's good to have like a personality that people can rely on, like they know who you are. But you can have a personality that has lots of different moods, right? Lots of different ways of speaking, lots of different opinions and ideas, maybe some that contradict. Or contradict other people's opinions, but it's like you're getting comfortable with the complexity that is you. Okay, maybe you feel like other people in the past just didn't understand that, or in the present. In the future, we have the crow with the rabbit. And I see these as friends, okay? I feel like this is another person with you, although they're both also your energy. But it's like, I'm seeing the crow as like your guide, your higher self, or a friend, or both, kind of watching you just go after what you want to go after, and to really populate your environment with the energy that you want to be there, to be in that environment. there's a little bit of fearlessness that you're going to feel in the future, but you're going to be guided in that. And you know that too. Others might not totally see it. You might meet a friend here that is very different from you, has a different approach. Okay, maybe it's a little bit reserved, conservative in some way, and you're like, you know, I'm out doing all these things, or I'm thinking about all these things, and this person is very, you know, kind of, well, I heard comprehensive, but very steady in the way they perceive the world and think things out. But this is going to be like an uncanny connection. You're just going to sync up. And I feel like it's because this person, no matter how different they are to you, they are like your higher self in a lot of ways. This is really cool. This is like an exploration of your different sides to yourself. Okay? So what do you need to know? And what new perspective can you take on this situation? And then we're going to look at an action you can take. So what does Aquarius need to know? We have the Ace of Cups. Oh, okay. I heard it's like this. The Ace of Cups with the Scorpion in the past for what you need to know. A lot of people have gotten this. A lot of other signs have gotten the Ace of Cups in reverse here. And it's just like, you know, you weren't valued, I feel like. An opportunity, you didn't take an opportunity because you didn't feel like you were valued in that space. Okay, you're dropping something. It's just not worth your time here. It got you a little defensive, but I think that's okay. That's good. You might have seen a different side of yourself and you're like, wow, you know, I can be pretty scary, or I can, you know, and that's good. You can defend yourself. You know, there was some kind of rejection here, and I feel like you're getting like a little bit like tough about it, you know? Maybe in the past you would just be like, well, that sucks, you know? But now you're like, well, fuck you, man. Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling here, Aquarius. Like, I know my value. I know you might not understand me, but, you know, then don't come near me. You know, like, that's the energy I'm getting. Then go away if you don't understand me. Okay, the new perspective, what you may not be able to see and what could expand your way of seeing in this situation. We have the Hangman. Well, yeah, that's gaining a new perspective, right? So you're going to have a hard time seeing that. But I see Neptune here and Pisces. And it's like, you know this already, Aquarius, but sometimes you forget it. Everything is not as it seems. Like, you know that part. But I think the part that you can have a tendency to forget is that things are how they feel often. The way you feel about something can inform your perspective more than the actual information. Interesting. Okay, so it's like trusting your feeling about something, your gut instinct, over and above your ability to gather knowledge or see, you know, it's like work with facts or work with knowledge. It's like just feeling something, just feeling like you know. For some of you, I really see this here. You're either doing, or you might want to think about doing, like some kind of past life regression stuff. There's all these different sides of you coming out here, and nobody else really, I didn't read anybody else like this. I'm really getting this as like something happened that pissed you off, and now you have like a whole new perspective on yourself, but this goes a lot deeper than you think. It's like a doorway. It's like access into like a psychic realm or a more holistic way of being. It will open more opportunities for you the more you get to know yourself and how you are in different places with different people. Like, it's okay to act one way with someone and act another way with another person. It's an adaptability. It doesn't mean that those are different, like those are not the same person. They are. It's a complexity you're embracing. And it can all happen in the same space. That's fine. If they can't deal with it, their problem. That's what I'm getting here too. Six of Pentacles in reverse for an actionable step to take. to a favorable outcome. Yeah, it's like you're not giving anymore to like people who just don't understand you and also don't have anything to offer you. But it's not so much tangible, it's the feeling. Like, how do they make you feel? Do they make you feel understood? Well, that's where you're going to go. And if they make you feel misunderstood, you're out. All right, Aquarius, that was cool. Okay, Pisces. At long last, Pisces. Yes, Pisces. Let's get 3 cards out for your spirit animals, out for your past, present, future. Pisces, please. One more. The cheetah, the frog, and the black egg. And we have the fish, which was you, interesting, which is you at the bottom. So maybe you're coming out of something, coming out of like I heard a daydreaming kind of state. It's interesting because Aquarius is being urged to go more into a daydreaming kind of quality state. I feel like you're being asked to come out of it a little bit. So let's see what's going on for you. In the past, we have the cheetah. So this is, you know, running full steam ahead with something, having a lot of energy, having a mission, okay? Maybe acting before you think. But you're admired nonetheless, okay? Because you go with what you feel, Pisces, right? You go with what you feel. Your instincts are strong. But I do feel like there was a misdirection here. The cheetah's looking away from the future here. It was like you were going backwards. You were going to a past energy, either within yourself or maybe in a connection with someone else. Like you were moving backwards and you were going really fast. Okay, maybe like it was a past way of working, but I don't think it was serving you, although it was admirable at times, okay? It felt empowering at times, but it wasn't serving you. In the current energy, we have the frog, which is about rebirth. You're taking a leap of faith into something new. You're having a rebirth. You're seeing things from a different perspective. You're getting off the ground with something. I'm just thinking, because recently I had an encounter with a frog, and I was reading the differences between a toad and a frog. And the frog has longer legs. They can jump higher, and toads just kind of like boop, 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 along, you know? And toads are poisonous. Toads have these things behind their eyes, like these tunnels of poison. I don't take that as a message. Tunnels of poison. Maybe that's where you felt like you were going towards. I don't know, because I'm seeing this as a tunnel too. But it's like, you're not poisonous. You're not going along like, you know, you are in sync with your environment and you're making big steps forward. So I feel like there was a misperception of you, okay? Yeah, and maybe because you were acting from a place that people didn't understand too much, dreamy-like place or something like that. But you're not poisonous, okay? You're not. Yeah. And you're stepping into that energy. And where is this going towards? The black egg. This is magic. This is something hidden. This is something that you've been seeking, wanting to figure out about yourself, about the world. Something precious. I'm also hearing, Pisces, though, it's not enough to find that egg and to just look at it. You have to crack it open. You have to find out what's inside. Because right now I feel like you're just discovering the location. And of course, we're working in metaphors with you, Pisces. But it's like we're finding the location here of that black egg, of that spirituality, of that something special inside of you, about your psychic abilities, about, I heard the concept of someone else, maybe about love, what it is you want. You're finding out where that's located, like where you can feel those feelings and what spaces and with who. But you're not cracking open the egg to really understand what that means for you or what that's all about. It seems a little bit like cool, I found it, but cool. It's like, what are you going to do next, Pisces? What are you going to do with it? You know, that's what I'm feeling here. Okay, what does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know? Yeah, it's like some potential that you've been circling around and you're not going for it. You're not using your abilities, you're not using your skills, you're not declaring your love. You know, there's something you're holding back on, the Chariot, for what you need to know. This is what you should focus on about when it comes to this situation, is movement forward. This is Cancer energy as well, which of course is your mutable water, and Cancer is cardinal water. So it's like cardinal is about beginning something. See, I'm seeing the 8 of Swords here. It's like, oh, I found this thing, but now you got to, like, you as the mutable water, you have to do something with it. And it's like you're sitting in Cancer energy of just like, okay, I'm on my way, I'm finding it. I know where it is, I see it, I'm going. So it's like, yeah, get moving, which I think you are with the frog in your current energy, but now you got to do something, because if you just sit in another mutable energy, which is this mutable, you know, this is Gemini. If you just sit in another mutable energy, it's going to be frustrating. It's going to feel like you're upside down. Okay, what's a new perspective for Pisces that they can take? The Fool, the Queen of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Wow. You have to take a risk here. Okay, you have to be clear with your words, with your communication. You have to believe in what you know to be true. You can use your, interesting, I heard clever ability, which is not a word, but I heard that, I don't know. But you can use your intelligence and your stealthiness and your ability to be clever in a situation with the 7 of Swords, even get away with certain things, okay? You can use that ability as a positive risk-taking skill. This is what I'm getting. But you need to know you only need this one sword here of truth and identity and like being confident in yourself to crack open this egg. You really don't need these 7 swords. That's like, it's overkill, I'm getting. It's overkill. I'm hearing, yours is so abstract, but I'm hearing, as the new perspective, just use that one sword you have and crack that egg open and find out what's inside. Some of you are scared to do that because you're scared of what's inside of that. You know, this could be part of you. Maybe you're doing shadow work and you're scared, nervous to see what's inside of yourself. Or you're nervous that by speaking your truth, people won't understand you. They'll see you as deceptive, or they'll see you as creating conflict. But you have to take a risk here. Or not you have to, but the perspective you should have is taking a risk can pay off for you. Maybe not for others. Okay, what's the action that Pisces should take? Action. Yeah. Ace of Wands. Go for it. If the sword doesn't work, use the wand, right? But it's like, yeah, so if your thoughts and your communication skills don't work, use your action. Water, cool. Pentacles, cool, but it's too passive. There needs to be more action right now. Take that new opportunity. Grab it. Go for it. It's something big and cool waiting. It's an adventure. Don't keep yourself stuck by circling around an opportunity or circling around some idea you have, or maybe this is a love interest that you've been thinking about. Like, stop circling around this whole thing, right? And moving backwards into the past, and go forwards knowing you've been reborn with wisdom, clarity, and justice. You know that you have that inside of you to take the right risk. Some might not see it that way. Some might perceive you in ways you don't intend, okay? You might come off as deceptive, self-deceiving, or deceiving to someone else. Doesn't matter, okay? It's your opportunity. It's your egg. They don't have to get it. All right, Pisces, I love you so much. I'll see you next time.